I don't see much difference between religion, conspiracy theory, and believing in ghosts and thinking that Dolly Parton is Satan. I'm going to say it first on your podcast.
You are blaspheming, my God.
That's right.
Queen Dolly. Kick your ass off my podcast. You're going to be the first one to kick off, you blaspheme Dolly. We're just going right in. Everybody is Ben Folds. Kesha and the Creepies is welcoming Ben Folds. Okay.
Good to be here. And it's damn good to see you, too. You look great.
I know. So do you. You look like you've been frolicking in the sunshine.
Been frolicking in the mushroom forest.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, you're gonna get a little sun through the mushrooms, but you can also, sleep under the canopies.
Oh, gorgeous. I didn't really know what your stance or your belief system in the supernatural is at all.
I like to see evidence, or I like to know that evidence was vetted by someone whose life is dedicated to it. So I guess in that way, I'm a man of science.
I love science. I love science. They can go together.
What can go together?
Science and magic.
Science allows for all the things that you don't know. So we don't claim to know everything. There's a lot of mystery out there. What bothers me about certain belief systems that are based on maybe what we call the supernatural is that they tend to want to explain that which has not yet been explained. Like, of course, it's a lot of rules. Well, let me ask you this. Why your interest in it? Are you interested in what other people are interested in? Or do you have a specific, I've seen some shit and I'm here to tell you all about it?
I've seen some shit, and then through the shit I've seen, it made me want to talk to other people about what they've seen and what they've experienced, because I only have my own perspective, right? So I'm trying to understand this magical and the universe and the things I can't explain or that are just unexplainable and undeniably unexplainable. I want to see other people's perspective of that because I was raised in a certain way by a certain kind of mom that was very open to that. And in the South, and there was a lot of religion that I didn't connect with, but then spirituality, which I do connect with, which ties in with creativity to me. And then I saw a ghost, and then I saw a spaceship. And so then I was like, fuck it. I want to talk to other people and see what they think about it.
This was my favorite part. And then I saw a ghost, and then I saw a spaceship. Okay.
So that's what led me to this moment in time. But I also just love magical things. My favorite thing in the world are things that you can't make into an app and monetize.
The frustration of being curious is part of being human. It gets you to the next days, the hunger for understanding what comes next.
Yeah.
The other side of it is we need to be able to celebrate that which is a mystery and leave it be. So everyone kind of has that wall. Do I really want to explain? An example is, remember that ridiculous, I actually didn't think it was ridiculous. I thought it was just entertaining, but the Insane Clown Posse video called Miracles.
I'm obsessed with them. They were on this show, and I'm fully a juggalo now. Go on.
I'm down with the clowns.
Oh, same.
I think that their song Miracles was widely misunderstood. And a lot of people were saying, oh, magnets, you want to know how the fuck those work? Electromagnetic power, blah, blah, blah. And then you have to ask that person on Twitter, okay, now explain it further.
Yeah.
Okay, those are electrons. Okay, what is an electron? What's an electron made out of? What are those made out of? Why are they there? And as you keep digging deeper, you do have a miracle. So I don't think that was a ridiculous line. I thought it was actually a really smart line. Where are we and who are we? That's certainly the biggest mystery. When I was a kid, I used to think, I'd like to write a little story about how we're all brains in jars in a lab. Well, I think a lot of people have written that story, but when I was a kid, it did occur to me at some age of 8 years old that I guess because sometimes you're dreaming and sometimes you're awake and you don't know what the difference is.
Yeah.
Then sometimes something happened or something didn't happen two people witness the same thing and you don't know. So I do think it is all in our minds.
Yes.
That much is so. Look, if you want to define the world a certain way and the things that come across your field of vision and your life are all explained through that, then that's cool.
To
I mean,
me,
like,
okay, here's another example. Love, right?
Yeah.
Songs and love. I can't explain why I love somebody. It's a feeling. And it is
Right.
very real. I feel it in my, in the insides of my organs and every fiber of my being.
No,
It's
it is.
crazy.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I'm with you. The mystery of that, to me, it's always been about relaxing and allowing it to be a mystery rather than explain. If someone, if you can see that over, thousands and thousands of years of scientists, philosophers, thinkers have not come up with the answer. I hate to throw in the towel, but I figure it ain't going to come out of me. So I'm cool with just the mystery of it. And another one of life's great mysteries is just the sequence of connections in life. It is crazy. I mean that in itself is nuts. You know, when you travel and one of the great perks is that we find ourselves in a lot of different places around the world.
Yeah.
And you get off a plane or you get off a bus and you walk around and you're just all of a sudden you're in this place with so many people. I can't believe how many people there are. And then you see people that look like people you know back home, whether it's Asia or whether it's Germany or Africa or wherever it is. It's crazy. I mean, I think that's crazy just to see the sheer number of people who are all utterly different. But there's something that reminds you of people that you know anyway. And imagine just that across time and 5,000 years of just people walking around. I don't see much difference between religion, conspiracy theory, and believing in ghosts and thinking that Dolly Parton is Satan, which I'm going to say it first on your podcast.
You are blaspheming, my God.
That's right.
Queen Dolly. Kick your ass off my podcast. You're going to be the first one to kick off, you blaspheme Dolly.
I said I didn't believe in God, and that was cool with you. But when I said something about Dolly Parton, then you were ready to fight. And I think Dolly Parton is amazing. She is. Yeah,
you better watch yourself.
Did you see her make Stephen Colbert? Did you see her make Stephen Colbert cry?
No.
She just started.
In a sad way?
No, in a moved, mysterious, unsolved mysteries of the universe. How someone can sing, the other person gets a chill and then can't help crying. Amazing. It is. It's praise be.
Praise Dolly.
Yeah.
See, you came around.
Yeah, I came around. You've turned me into a believer. Dolly came out of a spaceship.
She sure did. To hear the entire podcast, listen and follow Kesha and the Creepies on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.